yo, it's your boy AOKO. We back with another one, and today we here with Forza Horizon 6, and I just got the Koenigsegg Gemera, so I just want to go ahead and make a quick video just checking that out, see what it is. And right off the bat, there's a few things that I noticed about it. I just want to go ahead and talk about it. But yeah, let's get into it. All right, so like the model itself looks very clean. You can look at it in Auto Vista. Shout out to the three bills back there, of course. But yeah, the model looks very clean. I like the way they actually put detail into the brake calipers and whatnot, and the actual brakes. Because some cars they did not put that same effort. The Revuelto was one of them. If you look at the brakes on that, it looked like a PS3 game. You can see for the detail to the engine bay, that looks very good, high definition. You know what I'm saying? Look like a lot of effort, just enough effort. You know what I'm saying? They put enough effort in to just make it look good in Auto Vista for sure. Um, Paint color, if I'm not mistaken, they only gave like one, so I'm not really digging that. But the headlights is fire, of course. Front, I didn't expect too much from that, but we already know what it looks like. We seen what the car looked like before. The door, the mechanisms and the mechanics, the door look good. Like the whole model again, the model looks great for sure. The interior looks a little like they put in effort in some places, and you know what I'm saying. Like they ain't really put it in other places. That's fine. Like the interior looks straight for sure, but I don't really know. I don't know how I'm feeling. I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it. Like I'm not gonna lie. There's a few things about some of the Forza interiors in here that I'm just not feeling. Like no car has ambient lights turned on. Like every car has ambient lights turned off. To me. That's just a little lazy. I'm sorry, but other than that, yeah, the interior looks straight for sure. But I think the first thing I want to just point out with this is that when you go to the performance, it says 1400 horsepower, but I'm like, it's the V8 version, and if anybody that knows a car, like the V8 version with the hybrid motors put together, it totals out around like 2300 horsepower. So it's like 15, 1600 horsepower from the V8, and then another, I think it's 1500 horsepower from the V8 on full E85, because it's the Yesco setup, but it lost a little bit of power just from them spinning the heads around and just having to redesign them, making it a hot V configuration. And then not only that, they got the 800 horsepower from the E motors all put together, and that adds up to like 2300 horsepower. So I was a little confused why they said 14 and changed, but we're gonna get back to that. Let's go take this thing for a spin. And I just got to this wristband. I ain't even finished the wristband stuff, but I just got to this one. So I know there's a hypercar race around here. So we're gonna try that. 'Cause I think they want the max level. They want the max level as the as like the restriction. So I literally can't do anything to the vehicle. Can't do anything that would add any type of performance. I could tune it, but for whatever reason I just didn't tune it. So we're gonna work with what we got right now. Of course. Stock tune, stock parts, stock everything. It's bone stock how the car comes. So first things first, what I noticed is that they obviously have the 9-speed light-speed transmission, which is great, and it shifts insanely quick. But the first thing I realized, I'm like, this car drives like it's almost rear-wheel drive, bro. Like, not even, it don't drive like it's rear-wheel drive, but it grips like the lack of traction rather. It's just, it was surprising at first, the lack of traction. I'm just like, bro, I can barely hook at any corner. So it's like, shit, I'm gonna use the momentum, bully my way up to the front. I don't know what it is with the driver toss for this game, but this year, or this game or whatever, it's not like Forza Horizon 5 where it was sweet. You can have that shit on unbeatable and you could blow the doors off everybody. Like, it's not Forza Horizon 5. This Forza Horizon 6, nah, you got to earn this. So as you can see, we're here again, understeering a lot, not really too much control. Um, it handles okay. It handles okay. Like it's not that great, but it's predictable. I'll give it that. It's very predictable, and the straight line speed is nuts. The straight line speed is kind of just like it allows you the room to mess up, and then you can just hit the gas and just they can't keep up for it. So that is actually pretty convenient. They had to nerf the car somehow. Like you know what I'm saying, like if if it's gonna be that quick and fast in a straight line, like they gotta slow it down somehow, bro. Like this shit's crazy. What I didn't test, and I should have tested it. If in bone stock form, it actually hits 250 mile an hour like it's supposed to in real life. I did not test that, so that's my fault. But as you can see here, race is almost over. The brakes is good, but again, the tires is poop. So you gotta figure that out and just kind of get used to the patterns and stuff. But yeah, nah, the race was easy, not too bad. Um, it really wasn't too much to get through, but again, like the car needs a lot of work out the box. Like it needs a lot of work. So shit. First things first, tires. Tires got to get done first. Absolutely, absolutely. Tires got to get done first. All right, so we in the upgrade shop. You already know what time it is. First things first, tires got to get touched because that was crazy. I'm slipping and sliding all over the place. I didn't know what was going on. It was getting too wild out there. So wider tires, you know what I'm saying? Like anything that would increase grip. Y'all know how the Forza customization work. It's not really that in depth. Like it doesn't really make that much sense. It's kind of just like it's very much a generic type of upgrade. Like Forza performance upgrades and customizations. It's not really too far off from like Need for Speed. It's very just generic. Even test drive, like this is very much generic and just oh, you throw on suspension so you can control suspension. It's like it sounds obvious, but it's like in reality, like for instance, I could throw anti-lag turbos on and like anti-lag turbos, or you know what I'm saying. Like you could put anti-lag into almost any turbo. You know, it's more of like a coating type of thing. You know, keep the turbo spooled up with air even while the throttle's closed, and just go like that. You know, you have different types of anti-lag, of course, but to say anti-lag turbos, that's them and test drive. They both do it. I don't know why. But as we can see here, I don't know which engine that is. I want to say that's out of another Koenigsegg. I want to say that's out of another Koenigsegg. But that bottom one, I know that's out of the Yesco, obviously. That's the only other because it has the same exact displacement as this car. I'm like, that's obviously out of the Yesco. The other 5 liter V8, I want to say is out of an older Koenigsegg, but I could be wrong about that one. Forza Aero, trash, of course.
Brother,
I'm not putting that shit on. That shit's ugly. I don't
what's
care.
that?
I guess I'll slip and slide. Or I'll just
What's that,
understeer
brother?
everywhere. Like I don't really care. Not really any transmission upgrades you could do. This transmission shifts insanely quick. You already know it has the best differential. So race, anti-lag turbos. I guess it spools up quick. This part was interesting. The no restrictor plate shit. No restrictor plates. So now it's like you do this upgrade and you get the full 2,300 horsepower that it's supposed to have from factory. I'm not gonna lie, I thought it was weak. I'm not gonna lie. I like that you can actually get the 2,300 horsepower on the money. Like if you toggle the settings and look at the power, you get the 2,300 horsepower on the money. But it's like the car's supposed to come with that from factory, bro. Like if you can upgrade the shit and make it even faster, that's up to the other guys to keep up. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I don't like when they nerf. I don't like when no game does that. They nerf a car because it's that much better than another car. Like bro, tell everybody else get faster, bro. Like I don't know what to tell you. Like it's the same thing like in street racing. Like you know what I'm saying? Like you got twin turbo Huracans, twin turbo Vipers, and all these things, and then somebody with some type of 6 cylinder something is like, oh well, they got a V10, or oh they got all this displacement, or oh they got a V8. He's like, you making excuses, bro, but just be fast. Like there's guys with Civics, they'll blow the doors off of anything, bro. Like they're not complaining about displacement and who started with a bigger engine, bro. Like they got faster, bro. And there's nothing to say. But I digress. I did spin back to the just the aesthetics and everything. I just had to change it for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Just change something. put a little touch on it. 360 tint. It's not even 360, but I had to tint the whip because that's just come on now. The wheels, I wanted to do like a bronze kind of finish. I was gonna do like a purple on gold kind of thing, but everything looked crazy. I'm just like, nah, that's either that's way too just that's not it, and that's just too bright. I could have fine tuned it, but I'm like, maybe later. So I just went with like the real small weave on the carbon weave, the small weave carbon fiber, I guess. I went with that. I'm pretty sure that's it. I ain't trying to do nothing else for real. But yeah, now I'm ready to try this thing again. This thing got the 2300 horsepower now, so I want to see what it does now. But just do my little tuning and everything, and after that, we just see what it do. So we got the full 2300 as you can see. So this thing is X class. It's top of the top, top of the top of the top. Full seats, all that shit, and lap of luxury type. But now we about to test it out. I'm gonna do my little tune. I'm gonna see it on the street. All right. So as you can see here, we got the mastery tree for the car mastery of the Gemera. Nothing crazy, nothing that really stands out too much. Of course, it has the drag perk and then things like that. It got the high speed stuff, but also got the touchy bullshit. Stay clean or whatever. The wheel spin though, that's a little clutch. Got the C8 with the Darth Vader face. Got a little Forza. You do a little bit and do a whole lot of nothing, and you come out with all this extra shit, man. I did nothing. I got a C8 RS7, so there we go. But other than that, yeah, man, the mastery's not too much to it. All right, so we here with the little, you feel me, the little tuned, upgraded Gemera. Just sounds good for sure. Now, this looks silly, but I'm low key just wanting to see like what it could do, just how the grip is on like maybe a broad turn. Like this is very broad. Like this is not like a tight hairpin switchback, anything like that. But I definitely wanted to see what I was working with for like lateral G's and everything. The brakes are still a little bit squishy. You can't upgrade the brakes. There's nothing I can do about that. This guy, just you know. But yeah, transmission super quick. I left the gear ratios alone. I didn't change any of the gears. So like the first like 7 speeds were all fairly short, but then like honestly the first six, I want to say 7, 8, and 9 are like very tall, but 1 through 6 are pretty short. The turning is still, I can't do much about the turning because I didn't put any of the Forza Aero on. So I try to play with a little bit of suspension, play with a little bit of the tires and everything like that, but ain't do much. But once you get it up to speed, this thing is nah. This thing has control. You get up to speed, it moves. But you see what I'm saying? Like that lateral grip, I'm losing it. They want me to hit the brakes. I'm trying to see if this thing can just power through that corner, but I had to let off a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like it was not going. Yeah, you do a little back and forth and start losing it. So at that speed, you got to be real careful with the steering inputs. Again, I don't have the Forza Arrow on the car. That should be ugly. I'm not putting it on.
You've arrived at your destination.
So final thoughts on this. Definitely strong in potential when it comes to straight line speed for sure. And I think it's gonna be interesting with the builds that you could do and any little finesses that people could figure out for maybe off road. I wouldn't take this off road, like that's nonsense, but you could do it in the game, so why not? But I'm definitely feeling like what this car could do and what it has to offer. It's not, it ain't perfect by any means, but nah, this car, it got a lot to offer, man. So y'all let me know what y'all think about this car in the comments. If you stayed this long, I appreciate you. Leave a like, leave a comment, anything like that. Um, I'm about to get up out of there, but I got to get the thumbnail first. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and work on that thumbnail. That's just what I'm doing right now in the background. But other than that, y'all let me know what y'all think about the new Koenigsegg Gemera. Should you cop it? If you didn't get it like automatically with any VIP pass or anything like that, should you cop it? I would say sure. It's something to play around with, but nah, yeah, if you don't feel the need to, I'm not gonna say you're missing out, but I will just say this car is an easy 300-mile-an-hour car, so just keep that in mind. But other than that, y'all safe up, stay sturdy.